Tied one apiece. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He'll start the seventh, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball one.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Very weakly on the ground. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And it's 1-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Count still at 1-2. Anderson trying to get there. A little low. It's 2-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he fouls this one off. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Popped him up. Vogelbach makes the catch, and there's one away. So the next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering. Bouncing ball toward the hole. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now. Ready now is Kyle Tucker. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. Now here's the first offering. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Number 20.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Daniel Vogelbach. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Harper, and it's a foul ball. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Daniel Castano is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. And that brings up Javi Baez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the AB now. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
The count now at 2-2. Fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
2-2 pitch is fouled away.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the right fielder. At the track, the wall, and that one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've taken a 1-run lead.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition to have to score with only 6 outs to go.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Benintendi. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Into the box, Aaron Nola, as he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike 1. No hits to this point. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
To 2-2 now. No one out with a runner at second. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Next up is Joaquin Diaz. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch on its way as he'll take a look at ball one.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
And this will be fouled away. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
At the plate, Willie Castro, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. And stepping in, J.J. Bleday. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
Soft grounder left side. Baez with the bare hand. Wow. Ready now for the Marlins. Jorge Alfaro hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped him up. Lindor has a play. 2 down. Stepping in next, Jairo Munoz. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he misses with it. 1-1. And he looks at one in there. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. So striding in to start the ninth is Francisco Lindor, trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, he squares up the slider that time, and it's into left center for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
Bryce Harper is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Now the 0-1. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0-1 the count. Lindor leads off first with 1 away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two and 1. Three and 1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swung on and missed 3 and 2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3 and 1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Stepping up is Kyle Tucker. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First delivery to him as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Swing and a shot toward right center. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Garrett Cooper will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all his stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Left side. Reined in. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Number 5.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, John Birdie. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Knuckle curve misses, and he can't buy a strike here. 3-0.
Man, I certainly hope he bears down right here. If he lets this guy walk, I gotta believe the manager's going to the pen. He has pitched his heart out, though.
3-0 pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Next to hit, Connor Scott. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Roberto Ozuna comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out. Next to hit is Andrew Benintendi. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here's the 1-1. Miami down to their last strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. From the stretch, the 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it as the Phillies move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Philadelphia came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Aaron Nola earns his first win of the season, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasquez.